Okay, a guy that we really need to play well this year is Derrick Barnes, and I'm like a lot of Lions fans. I'm really zeroed in on Derrick Barnes because if he can play well, it solves a lot of problems for us. You have a guy that's at linebacker, provides an explosive player that we really have high hopes for that just could not get on the field last year, and it was pretty frustrating for Lions fans to see us have Jamie Collins out there who just gets booted from the team. Anzalone running out there, Jalen Reeves-Maybin, and it's like, why can't Barnes get in? And he finally gets in, and he admitted today at OTAs he really struggled with what he was supposed to do, his confidence, his vocalization out on the field. He wasn't loud enough. People didn't know where he's supposed to be. He had the green dot on his helmet a few times, wasn't communicating what players were supposed to be doing, and so he just kind of admitted he didn't know where to be, didn't have the confidence, didn't have the ability to really lead the defense. And that was one of the reasons he didn't play that much. So this year, he said he's way more confident, way more able to understand what's going on in the defense. And it makes sense, right? You come in rookie year, you're thrown right in. Again, I always talk about it, but I do think it's a big deal for these rookies and these second year guys. Part of your career was in COVID. That was the last part of your career. So you didn't play. Then you jump right from not really playing to right in the NFL. And then in his case, he's on a bad team. So Derrick Barnes is a guy that we all have our eyes on because he seems like the prime candidate for a player on the defense that needs to step up and can step up because our defense, we really didn't improve in a lot of areas. We're counting on some of these huge question marks. Barnes is one. Okuda's one. Iffy is another one. Um, you can go all literally almost every guy on our defensive side of the ball. It's like, give me something. We need something because I think offensively we're going to be okay. We're going to be able to score. We're able to keep we're able to stay in games this year a little bit, but defensively we have to be able to get off the field once in a while. I mean, it just felt like it wasn't quite Patricia like, but it did feel like teams would just kind of march down on us and we couldn't get off the field when we were in games and had a chance. This year, offensively, we're going to be able to stay in games. So defensively, if we can have Derrick Barnes really step up and play well, that could really be huge for us because a defensive line, hey, that should be okay. Secondary, I think is going to be a lot better. We've added some pieces there. Okuda could come back from injury. Don't know what he's going to look like, but you got those those two levels that could be nice. And then linebacker, we just keep zeroing in on because it was really bad last year. And we were really kind of hoping Barnes could lead in, kind of, make a play here and there. And then he just never really took off last year, never had the confidence. And so from OTAs today, he looks more confident. He looks strong. He looks good. He's saying all the right things. So I get it. You got to go out on the field, make it happen. But he seems so much more confident and he seems like he's got the ability now to know what he's doing, know where he's supposed to go. And I think this is going to be huge for the Lions because if we can get him playing well, now we've got defensive line, good depth. We've got a linebacker now that is a guy that can make plays. And we don't even need him to be this great linebacker. That's not at all. It's literally, I need you to be a good, solid starting linebacker on our team because if you can beat out, Jared Davis, if you can beat out Anzalone, or if you can beat out Chris Board, hey, you should beat those guys out, right? So you should beat out Jared Davis. You should beat out Chris Board. And if you can do that, then I feel a lot better. If you can't, then I'm like, man, this is Barnes. It's not really like the year he has to, do it or not. I think he's got year 3. That would probably be it. But this year he has to improve. He has to improve. Otherwise we're in big trouble because remember we traded up for him in the 4th round too. And I'm not ready to say that Brad Holmes missed on him. But he has to play better. He has to play better. And if he plays better, then Brad Holmes really is the man because he traded up for him. Barnes makes him look good. Of course, St. Brown's already made him look good. Penei Sewell. You're not missing on draft picks, and that's going to be huge to our rebuild. But Barnes has to play better. And from what we saw today, his press conference, what we saw on the field, he looks good. He's always kind of talked well, so he's saying the right things, but he admitted last year that he did not know really what he was doing, and he didn't have the confidence. So this year, if he can have the confidence, know what he's doing, and have the ability to start and play well for us, then defensively, it kind of just rounds everything together. And that's really what we've been missing. All three levels on defense really last year weren't good, but now we go in healthy. It's a whole new year. And it's just like, man, this could be something really good if Barnes can stay healthy and play well. So let me know in the comments who's your defensive player that you're just like, come on, we need you to play well. We've been doing this exercise a few times on this channel that we just know we need this guy. And you guys have said a lot. Barnes, come on, Barnes, we need you. So it's looking good so far in OTAs. And he said, hey, we got a lot of good guys. We got a lot of good guys in this room, and it'll be up to Aaron Glenn to really keep them going and keep them and really just develop them. And again, it's, as Lions fans, we're not looking for a superstar linebacker. We are looking for just a nice, solid starting linebacker, because last year we had a terrible linebacking room. And there was a few plays where Aaron Rodgers just, little arrow routes, little things to the backs that, I mean, we just have no chance on. And when you start trying to blitz or trying to get pressure on Aaron Rodgers, just anything where Aaron Rodgers can pick your linebackers apart. I mean, I use him as an example, Aaron Rodgers, right? The best out there, but anybody, it doesn't matter if it's Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields. When your linebackers can't play, it's really, really hard. So hopefully Derrick Barnes can do this and be the guy that we all expected when we took him, and we all kind of gave him a pass on the first year. I get it. Rookie, came in, didn't play at first, but came in, did okay. But this is the year that he can really be special. So let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to Derrick Barnes and anybody else on the defensive side that we really need to play well. And we will see all of you on the next one.